Mario is one of the most iconic characters in pop culture. He even has his own national holiday, Mario Day, which occurs on March 10th. He's recognized for his famous red hat, blue overalls, bushy mustache, and his big round nose. But often in his games, he takes on other aesthetic iterations that alter and boost your gameplay. Yep, we're talking transformations and power-ups. And with the introduction of Super Mario Odyssey, Mario's transformations have taken it up a notch thanks to the transformative power of Cappy. So today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Mario transformations, looking at some of the classics via power-ups, but also taking a look at some of the newer transformations that Cappy enables. So let's jump in. And at number 10, a chunk of meat. Starting off our list with the Chuckle, let's take a look at this transformation that recently made its debut in Super Mario Odyssey, known simply as meat. It's the only captured target in the game that is captured once, and can never be captured again post-game. So in other words, enjoy your time as a chunk of meat before it's gone for good. The meat is used as a way to transport Mario via Cookatiel, who grabs the meat with its talons and drops it into a huge bowl of stupendous stew on top of Mount Volbono. Once you arrive, this allows Mario to reach the mission's multi-moon. Other than that, there's not a lot else the meat does, but it's kind of funny. And number 9, Tanuki Mario. The Tanuki transformation is arguably one of Mario's cutest. Similar to the Super Leaf power-up, Tanuki Mario allows you to jump up and fly or glide in the air by swinging your tail. But where it differs from the Super Leaf power-up is that it allows you to turn into a statue for a few seconds, which makes you invincible, although you can't move. If you turn into the statue while above an enemy, you'll squash them, which works against some normally invincible foes. Also, fun fact, this power-up was inspired by the Japanese Tanuki, which is a raccoon dog that, according to mythology, has mischievous behavior and shape-shifting powers. Up next, number 8, we have Moai. Just like the actual Moai, the Easter Island heads. While some players may have found them annoying thanks to the invisible maze moon, in terms of novelty, they're pretty darn great. Normally a shy creature that runs from Mario, once under your control, the Moai have useful tricks that you can take advantage of. The most helpful being that when its sunglasses are on, you can see invisible platforms, coins, and hidden blocks. Also, if you listen closely, you can hear them humming the first few notes of the Super Mario's Bros. Theme, which was a nice little touch. Up next at number 7, we have Cape Mario. Thanks to the cape feather in Super Mario World, you can fly around. While there was quite the steep learning curve at first, the controls were a bit backwards, once you got the hang of it, Cape Mario was game-changing. You could dive bomb, you could cause earthquakes, and it made your spin jumps even stronger. It was pretty similar to Raccoon Mario, which was originally supposed to appear in the game but got axed. Cape Mario was much more simplistic, and while it hasn't really managed to stand the test of time, it did make several solid appearances in Super Mario Advance 4 and Super Mario Maker. Up next at 6, Pokeo. Pokeo is one of the trickier Mario transformations in Super Mario Odyssey, but more rewarding because of it. Making its debut in the game, it's a slow needle-nosed bird, which is pretty balanced compared to some of the other transformations. Its attack is a sword lance with its nose. It can flick incoming bombs away, including aiming those bombs at destructible blocks. It can also use its nose like a climbing ice axe on walls. Overall, it's a transformation that provides more of a challenge rather than one that lets you totally dominate, making your gameplay that much more worthwhile. And at number 5, Goomba. Goombas have long been the bane of many Mario fans' gameplay. Having a Goomba be the cause of your death is sometimes irritating to say the least. But Odyssey gives us a change in perception when it comes to the Goomba, thanks to Cappy. Instead of an annoying enemy, you now have a stacking tool. Combined with other Goombas, you can create Goomba towers in order to reach high places, which even becomes part of a puzzle during the game. In addition to that, the Goomba, unlike our previous number, makes other activities easier, like crossing ice-covered areas without slipping. Versatile little guys, aren't they? And at number 4, Bowser. The Bowser transformation is great for so many reasons. A lot of them are nostalgic. First off, it's Bowser, and you control him, which is brilliant. Second, his transformation serves one purpose. You get to act the way that Bowser does, meaning all you do is destroy things. It's pretty fun. The final boss battle ending also features a really great throwback to previous encounters with Bowser in the franchise. Once you defeat him and toss Cappy on his head, the merging of Mario and Bowser is quite the blast from the past, and you even get to run as Bowser through some 2D gameplay afterwards. And at number 3, Fire Mario. First appearing in Super Mario Bros. In 1985, this is a power-up transformation that you can obtain by getting your hands on a Fire Flower. Fire Flowers are one of the longest running power-ups in the series, and it's one that allows Mario to hurl fireballs, although in the Super Mario Bros. Show, gave him super strength, speed, and flight in addition to fire. When the transformation first appeared in the games though, Mario had white overalls, a white hat, and a red shirt with an orange coloration. But in later games that will be reversed, with Mario wearing red overalls and a white shirt, although his hat remained white. And at number 2, the T-Rex. Does this one really need an explanation? The T-Rex Cappy transformation was teased back at the game's announcement trailer reveal at E3 2017, and ever since, fans have been in love with the idea of turning into a T-Rex. It's even better in the game too. Indigenous to the Cascade Kingdom and the deep woods of the Wooded Kingdom, T-Rexes are an enemy in the game. but as soon as you toss Cappy at one, you can control it. The one downside is you do have a limited amount of time, since it requires a lot of energy from Cappy to keep such a large creature under control. And last but not least, in at number 1, Invincible Mario. Invincible Mario may not be as cool as the T-Rex or Fire Mario, but it's often regarded as his most iconic transformation. It's one of the most common power-ups of the series. It's often considered the strongest out of his power-ups since it can take out enemies who are normally invincible in the series, plus non-enemy objects like spiked balls. And it also makes Mario significantly faster. It's a power-up that first appeared in Super Mario Bros. And has been a staple in the franchise ever since, with other characters being able to get the power-up in games like Mario Kart. Alright, there we have it, friends. Which is your favorite Mario transformation or power-up? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. Want to see more Mario transformations? Well, hit that like button and maybe we'll do a part 2. Plus, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for lists on all of your favorite video games, news, highlights, updates, and a lot more. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you in the next video.